Well, it looks like Neil Young has proven a point that Spotify's in it for the money. Hey everybody, this is Tom with Tom's Tech Show, and I usually don't do things like this on this channel, but my other channel, Tom's Talk Show, is in lockout for another 6 days. So YouTube doesn't like videos, certain videos that people talk about that can't have another opinion about things. Anyway. So once that comes back up, then I'll start posting again over there. But today we're just talking about this Spotify removing Neil Young songs and it complaints about Joe Rogan. And I don't know that Joe Rogan actually has any real disinformation. He has conversations with people, and he has it is what it is. Some of these people are highly educated and highly learned. So I mean that's and Joe Rogan, he just sits there trying to gather information like all of us are. So Neil Young thinks, well, he doesn't like that, so he says it's either my way or the highway. So he's taken the highway, evidently. So you go to his page, and there's all these. There's one with that has him on it. This is like a movie soundtrack. I think it's about the only song that kind of has his stuff on it. I don't know what that one is. But down here, there's a Neil Young radio on Spotify, and you click on that and look down here, and none of these are Neil Young songs. So he's truly had himself removed from Spotify. Now, as I was listening in the car, we have SiriusXM radio in our cars. Here's the life tip: you were paying a lot of money for SiriusXM radio. Cancel right away. If you're paying like the $18-20, just cancel, and then in a day or two, or even as you're canceling, it'll come back and say, "You're sure you wouldn't want to pay $6 a month?" And then you go, "Oh, that's a lot better," right? So always go through the cancellation process on Sirius. I had one car that was going to be $22 or something at the time, a month, and I said, well, get rid of that. I'm not paying that. And they come back and say, well, how about $60 for a year? Well, $5 a month, yeah, I can do that. So they, work the system is all I'm saying. But anyway, so I'm in the car and I'm listening, and it says, lo and behold, there's now going to be a Neil Young radio returns exclusively to SiriusXM for a limited time. So was this Neil Young playing, like in the Trump era, playing some 4D chess, having a marketing people come up and say, well, let's make this statement, and maybe Neil Young did not like his deal that he had with Spotify. Maybe he didn't think he was getting enough money out of that deal. So let's make them cancel me. Then I can go, maybe there was some exclusivity there that he didn't want to continue with. Who knows? So now Neil Young Radio returns exclusively to SiriusXM. So for 7 days starting January 27th, they have a separate channel that is all Neil Young. And then for a full month, that channel will be on the SiriusXM app. So definitely he's moved his music and his everything over to SiriusXM. So if you're really a big Neil Young fan, I haven't really listened to his music much at all. I may know a couple of songs, but I'm more in the Godsmack Disturbed area in music. So that's kind of where I've gone. And Shinedown, they've just released a new song that, oh my goodness, that deserves a video. So anyway, but so if you're really up for Neil Young, head on over to Sirius, get a Sirius subscription. Like I said, get the cheap one up front that they do initially, and then as soon as you get close to the end of whatever you're doing, make sure cancel, and then they'll send you another code that says, oh, about $5.99 a month instead of $20. Well, sure, yeah, all right. So what are you thinking? Was this a whole marketing ploy by Neil Young? Definitely, he's getting a lot of free press, a lot of people going back and digging in, probably wanting to get his maybe move over to Amazon, buy some albums of his that they want to keep for sure, get all the MP3s downloaded, and then it's like, oh, now we know he's on SiriusXM, so go buy a SiriusXM subscription. Was this him maneuvering it, or is it completely disconnected? He just saying truly he doesn't want to be part of where Joe Rogan is, and SiriusXM came to him after the fact and said, hey, we'll do a little extra thing for you, kind of thing, to try and pick up some of their own subscribers. Which side do you think it is? Is it Neil Young mastermind? Is this kind of dominoes kind of fell where they went? I'm thinking it's a little mastermind. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care.